Hey Gary, this is Zach McBride from Jones Buick GMC here out in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I wanted to shoot you this quick video here as we discussed here, and I wanted to let you know right off the bat is literally right after we got off the phone, that dark sky metallic one sold. Yeah, you can't, with how fast these trucks have been going since this whole COVID stuff, it's insane here. And inventory is pretty light here, but this one is a perfect truck for you here. So you're gonna get the Denali here with the diesel, something that you're looking for here. You have your LED fog lights, your LED daytime running lights, and just your normal LED lights, something that I'm sure you'll use here. Right here is a camera. Keep that in mind for in the future here. All right, so we come on this side here. You have your TPC Tech rated tires. If you're unfamiliar with those, it's the difference between a custom tailored suit and a suit off the rack, helping with the performance, handling, and a smooth ride of the vehicle here. Coming right up here now, you have your acoustically laminated glass, helping keeping it library quiet with the wind noise. You have high tensile strength steel support right here to help if worst case scenario, for whatever reason, the truck rolls. It has a very high safety rating and you'll be good to go there. Coming right into here now, they triple seal the doors. So 1 seal, 2 seal, and 3 seal. As well as you can see in here, super nice interior. This interior is my favorite interior in the freaking world. So you have this gray and this brown mixture. It's super sharp. It keeps clean very well. It doesn't, retain heat like the black interior does. It is gorgeous, especially with the wood trimming here. As you can see, it's awesome. One of my favorites. As well as you do have some nice chrome assist steps here. And as well as what's new with the 2020 HDs is you do have a side step now to help you get in the back of the bed a lot more easy. And as you may see here, you have these. They actually do light up and they work. So it is something that's pretty cool. Now, as I'm sure you've seen here, you have your multi-pro tailgate. So you can drop it like a normal tailgate. And then you have another option. If you hit that top button there, you can drop it like this. And bam, you get your stairs here. Plus, let me put this up for you. Helps you get in a lot easier. Now you may notice here, this doesn't have the cutouts here. However, that is something that we can look at doing. We can definitely get you a quote for that and, factor it into the pricing. That way when you come pick up the vehicle here, that'll be paid for. We'd write you out a check and you'd be good to go. Plus, and something that I asked my sales manager about this, we've been finding that a lot of people have been having some issues with the factory cutouts because it's not matching their fifth wheel or the gooseneck. So a lot of people have been having issues with that and they're having to get whole new fifth wheels or whole new goosenecks. So at least with this, a lot of the people that we can order the gooseneck from, that'll save you a little bit more bucks here instead of the GM one. It'll save you some more money. Plus, they can cut it out for you to exactly how that fifth wheel or that gooseneck that you're ordering will get for you. So that is something that is super awesome there. It's a really nice solution there. Now coming right here, you have your diesel cap. And I don't know why it took them so long to do this, but they finally removed the DEF fluid from the hood to here, making that so much nicer. Plus, there's a gauge now too, and I'll show you in there. That way, there's no kind of just guesswork with it. You can get it to exactly where you need it to be, and you know exactly where it's at. And lastly, for the outside here, you have keyless entry. So there's this little button right here. Because I have the key on me, I can lock and unlock the vehicle here, allowing me access in there without having to fumble through my pockets to get the key. Now I will see you in the vehicle. Alrighty, welcome back in the truck here. So starting off, we'll start down here, the nice and very easy part. So you have your memory seats. They'll not measure, but they'll gauge to which key fob you're using and they'll set accordingly. So right here, you have your mirror control. You can extend them here, and I'll show you. So power extended, I would do that too. Come back in, power folding. I think I extended and folded at the same time. Whoopsie. And then you have your window lock right to the left of that. And then speaking of windows, your window control right there, your door locks right here. Your parking brake is now an electric button there. It's super sweet because if you have it on and you put it in drive, it'll release automatically. That way you don't chew through that. Coming right up here now, your trailering mode, and you have different modes here. Typically it's a normal mode and off-road mode. May have sport. Looks like this one doesn't. Coming right here then, you have your 4-wheel drive versus 2-wheel drive. You can set it on auto, or you can do 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. And your fog lights right here, and your bed lights, you can turn it on through there, as well as these buttons here. Let me see if it'll do it. Nah, so it won't do it out because it's too bright out, but if it was dark and at nighttime and this screen's too bright for you, you can adjust it accordingly. That way it doesn't give you a headache and it's not dangerous. Plus right here, you have all your light control right here too. Now, you may see this right here. This is for your heads up display. Let me see if it's on right now. There it is. Perfect. So that right there, you can change the info here. So it's nothing in that little box right below the 0, right there. That is a speed. So it'll tell you the speed of where you're at. Let me see if I can zoom in here for you. Perfect. So that tells you which drive you're in. And then it'll tell you lane wise if you're good or not. And right now it's in demo mode, so it doesn't tell you everything, and you can change the brightness too, as well as you can raise and lower it. There we go. Coming right here, cruise control right here, your forward collision alert right there, and your heated steering wheel. Coming right here, you can make it do commands. So you can say, do this and call so-and-so, or if you get an incoming call, you can hit that button to decline it or accept. Now this right here will do this. So right there is your depth fluid gauge. Like I said earlier, super cool. Glad they finally did that there. Instead of just letting you know that, hey, you're low. They got this going for them. I'll zoom in there for you then. Info page, your trips, oil life, your tire pressure, air filter life, your brake pad life, your fuel economy, your fuel filter life, and go from there really. As well as this, you can go to the home screen to tell you the speed of where you're at, and then your miles per gallon. You could change the radio here, navigation, phone, and then settings, so you can change all that kind of stuff there. Coming right down to here then, your wireless phone charger. Works for a lot of phones there. Your cups, as well as a deep dish of space and some more plugins right here. You may notice you have some plugins right there, and right there too. This is your integrated trailer brake controller right here. You can set the grain resistance for your trailer brakes, your brake exhaust right here, your lane keep assist right here, and these little orange slots here, it means it's on. This is for all the sensors in the vehicle, like the side blind zone alert right there. That will light up orange when it's no good to turn into a different lane. Right here, you can drop the tailgate from inside here, your 4-ways, your traction control, and this powers on this bad boy right there, as well as there's one in the back there in the bed that you can use too. And then this is your hill descent control right there. Coming right here, heated seats, air-cooled seats, likewise for the passenger here, dual zone climate control. So essentially, if you're unfamiliar, you can have your temperature high and the other person's temperature low. You know, and you can do it accordingly to however what's more comfortable for both you and your passenger. Your AC right here, you can turn it on and off. And the rest of this stuff is pretty self-explanatory here. Coming right up here, hit the home button so we start fresh. This is kind of the bread and the butter here, what a lot of people use the most while they're driving the vehicle, apart aside from actually driving it. So you have your audio, FM, AM, Sirius XM radio. With the purchase of a vehicle, you're going to be looking at getting 3 months of Sirius XM for free. Your phone, you can connect Bluetooth. It's super simple, super easy. When you get up here, I'll help you adjust it, get it squared away for you there then. Your navigation, you just hit this, bada boom, you go through this. You don't have to do this every time, it's just probably the first time it has been opened here. No, I don't want to do that. So now you can set up, so this, if you see that right there, I can hit that and set up like a home or work address, and you can go from there accordingly. So that's super nice there too. Your Wi-Fi hotspot. So this is a Wi-Fi capable vehicle. It's a service through OnStar. You do have to pay monthly for it. It all depends on what kind of package you work out with them pricing wise. But it is super nice. I have it in my truck. So your users, you can set different users to the vehicle to have preferences. Settings, you can go through here, really go in depth with the settings on the vehicle. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, if you're unfamiliar with those, you can plug in this here to your phone. Depending on what phone you have, if you have an Apple, you have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, you're good to go. If you have an Android, you just simply need to download the Android Auto app and you're good to go from there too. Coming right here, you have your trailering app. So you can set like a checklist, you can control the lights for your trailer there. You can do a lot of stuff with that and it's super nice. Coming right here then, now this is where I said that front camera will come into play here. Plus there's more cameras on the side under the mirrors as well, and in the back there too. So as you may see here, you have your bird's eye view. How it's done is they compilate information and data from all the cameras from the front, the sides, and the back to give you this picture here, and they just use a generic Sierra for that. But it is super nice and it turns with you here. The best thing I've found this for is when you're pulling into a tight spot, you really can rely on this, especially since you can change the camera mirrors, or the camera here too. So yep, you can do that. You can do that. You can get crazy with this here. You can do that. Side view to line up a trailer, or if you're parallel parking, this behemoth. For this one, you might have to, there you go. So there's that, plus I could show you a bed view. So when we get that, when we get this in here, you know, the fifth wheel prep package, you can go to that, and that helps you line up that gooseneck or fifth wheel there too. Plus, if you're gonna use a hitch, you have a hitch view there too. So yeah, this is the Sierra here. Other than that, thank you for watching all the way through, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye.